Welcome to this Yoga Nidra exercise for headaches and migraines. This is ideally listened to if you can take a 20-minute break in your day, or if that's not possible for you, then you can listen to this at night time before you go to sleep. The aim of this is to bring your nervous system into a complete state of relaxation. And with regular practice, we can start to allow our bodies to be able to come out of fight or flight easier at times where we're not doing this practice. So in our day-to-day life. So what you'll need for this is somewhere to lay down. If you'd rather sit, you can, but it's ideal if your head could be totally supported. So sitting on a chair that has a high back, or perhaps lying back on a sofa. It's really nice if you have a blanket, just to make your body feel extra secure and protected, and whatever cushions you need. So I'll let you know what's to come and then we'll get started. Through this exercise, we're going to be allowing the brain to enter into something called the alpha theta state. And it's during this state that we can actually start to remap neural pathways. This is a totally safe practice, but if for any reason you want to come out of this nidra state, then just simply wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers, and slowly open your eyes and come back into the room that you're in. I'll be taking you through a series of exercises, and you don't need to do anything other than just listen and receive this practice. This is all about receiving, and there is nothing for you to have to do. If you don't like any of what I say or what the requests or suggestions that I make, then feel free to ignore them and tune into your breathing instead. So if you're not already laying down or sitting comfortably, then get yourself comfortable. Just take a minute to wiggle around and get your body in the most comfortable position for you. If you have your blanket handy, then you can put that over you. And just know that throughout this practice, you can move whenever you want to, although you don't have to. Don't feel obliged to stay in that same position. There are no rules here. And once you're laying comfortably, you can, if you wish, close your eyes. And we're just going to focus our attention on the sounds that we can hear outside of the room that you're in. So perhaps that looks for you like some birds or some people making noise. Perhaps you can hear some cars. And perhaps there is nothing at all, but just spending a moment listening to what you can hear outside of your room. We're then going to focus on what you can hear inside of the room that you're in. If that's anything at all. Perhaps you can hear the sound of your body breathing. We're now going to turn our attention to the places where our body meets the surface that you're sitting or laying on. So those points where the body meets the surface. And just feeling the weight of your body against the bed or the sofa or the floor beneath you. And just feeling how supported your body is. And now let's focus on our body's breathing. So we're not trying to change the breath or do anything differently. We're just noticing the natural breath. Perhaps you notice it around your diaphragm area, so your lower chest, perhaps in your higher chest. Maybe your shoulders move when you breathe. Perhaps you feel air coming in your nostrils. Just noticing where in the body you can feel the breath. We're now going to move on to a muscle relaxation technique. And this involves clenching muscles and then relaxing them. Because some of us find it so hard to relax our muscles and actually allow them to be in that relaxed state for any period of time. So to overcome that, we can use this method of tensing them first. So let's start with our feet, both the right and left foot. Can you tense all the muscles up in your feet and your toes? So curl your toes. Make those feet feel really tense. And then relax them. And now let's move on to the legs, including the feet. So the whole left and right leg. Let's tense all of the muscles that we can in our legs and our feet. And then release them. Now let's move on to our abdomen and our chest and our back. Let's see if we can contract all of those muscles. It's a little bit trickier. And then release them. And now both our left and our right arm. Let's contract all of those muscles. And then release them. And now let's think about our neck, our head, and our jaw. Let's see if all at once we can contract all of those muscles and hold them tight. And then release them. And now let's try a challenge. Let's contract our whole body. So from our head to our toes. Contract everywhere. Your legs, your abdomen, your chest, your arms, your neck, your head. And then release everywhere. And let your whole body be as heavy as you can. We're now going to move on to an exercise of rotating our awareness around our bodies. And what that means is I will give you a specific body part and you just take your focus there, so your thoughts there to that body part. And we're going to start off with our fingers. And we're going to start with the right side and the right hand thumb. So if you just bring your awareness, your attention to your right thumb. And now your right first finger, second finger, third finger, and now the fourth finger. And now the right palm of the hand, the right top of the hand, the right forearm, the right elbow, the top of the right arm, the right shoulder, Moving your awareness to the right side of your waist. And now the right hip. The right top of the leg. The right knee. The right calf, lower leg. The right ankle. The right top of the foot. The right big toe. Second toe. Third toe. Fourth toe. Fifth toe. The bottom of the right foot. The whole of the right foot together. The whole of the right foot and the whole of the right leg all together. Now let's move on to the left side, bottom of the left foot. And then the left big toe. Second toe. Third toe. Fourth toe. Fifth toe. The left top of the foot. The left ankle. The left calf. The left knee. The left top of the leg. The left hip. And now the whole of the left leg together. And now the whole left leg and the whole right leg together. Bringing our awareness, our thoughts to the whole left leg and the whole right leg. Letting that go and moving on to the left side of the waist. The left shoulder. The left top of the arm. The left elbow. The left forearm. The left top of the hand. The left thumb. First finger. Second finger. Third finger. Fourth finger. The left palm of the hand. The whole left hand together. The whole left hand and the whole right hand, both together. And now the whole left arm and the whole right arm, both together. Now let's bring our attention to the back of the neck. The base of the skull on both sides. The top of the head. The forehead. The left eyebrow. The right eyebrow. Both eyebrows together. The left eye. The right eye. Both eyes together. The nose. The mouth. The chin. The left side of the jaw. The right side of the jaw. The whole jaw together. And now the whole head. Our awareness, our attention to the whole of the head. And then letting go of that awareness and that attention. We're now going to return our attention to the breath, breathing in and the breathing out. Next time you breathe in, count for 1, 2, 3, 4, and exhale and count for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in for 1, 2, 3, 4. And breathe out for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And continue that counting in your own time. So counting to 4 when you breathe in, and then counting down from 6 as you breathe out. If you lose count, that's okay, just start again. Breathing in for 4 and out for 6. We're now going to let go of that awareness of the breath. We're going to move on to an exercise of noticing opposites in the body. And this exercise really helps to train the brain to be able to hold two things to be true at once, which is a really useful exercise for developing those neuro pathways. So what I'd like you to do is just do a quick scan of your body and find somewhere that feels tense. If there isn't anywhere that feels tense right now, then take your mind back to somewhere that has felt tense recently. Perhaps that's your shoulders, back of your neck, your head. And once you've got that area, just focus all of your attention on that one area and how tense that feels, and just allow that to be. If it doesn't feel tense, then just cast your mind back to that feeling of how that felt. Now let's let go of that. Now I'd like you to do a quick scan of your body and find somewhere in your body that feels relaxed. That feels as if there's no tension at all. Maybe that's your foot, maybe it's your calf, perhaps one of your legs or even both of your legs. Find somewhere that feels relaxed, maybe it's even your arms. And just focus on that area and all of your attention to how relaxed that area feels. Just really experience that feeling. How free of tension that area is, how relaxed it is. And then let go of that. Now I invite you to go back to that area that feels tense. Bring your awareness back there. imagine that tension or feel that tension. And see if at the same time you can also bring your awareness and your attention to that place in your body that feels relaxed. And you hold both of those in your mind, in your awareness at the same time. Just for a few seconds. Can you feel them both? Now letting go of that awareness. Let's now return our attention to the breath. This time we're not trying to count the breath or change the breath. We're just noticing that it's there in the body. Just noticing the areas that move when we breathe in and the areas that move when we breathe out. And we will now start our return back into the world. However, if you've drifted off to sleep or you wish to stay where you are, then feel free to stay exactly where you are with your eyes closed for as long as you want to. If you'd like to return to the world, then let's start by noticing those places again where the body meets the surface beneath you. Noticing where your body touches the bed or the sofa or perhaps the floor. Now, let's notice again the sounds inside of the room that you're in. And then the sounds outside of the room that you're in. And when you're ready, you can start to wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. And slowly, slowly open your eyes. And only when you're ready, you can roll onto your side and begin to sit up. I hope that you'll take this practice with you and this feeling with you into the day as much as you can.